Hey guys, welcome back to Snake Limited. I'm John, and I'm here with the two grand prizes of our raffle for my Patreon triple play event. This is the Banana Urban Camo male. He's actually deep in shed, so his colors aren't perfect, but he is the one of only two ever sold. The other one sold for $10,000, and he's the grand prize of this raffle. And this female comes along with him. She is a super pastel, black pastel, 13 egg layer. So this pair of snakes can make urban camos or banana urban camos. So they're a huge grand prize for this raffle, for this event. And they're completely free. If you buy one of the snakes from my store right now, you get a raffle entry. I think I have like a soft limit of there being around 30 raffle tickets altogether. I think roughly half of them are gone at this point. So there's only a few left, which means at some point, sooner rather than later, we are going to be raffling off this awesome pair of snakes. So if you're interested in this deal, in this pair, trying to win this free snake, sign up now while there's still spots left. The other thing that we're coming upon is Thanksgiving in like 2 weeks. So shipping is going to be basically very hit or miss or undoable once Thanksgiving hits. So we have like 2 more clear weeks of shipping left. So you guys really need to look at purchasing these snakes now. If we start getting closer to Christmas, some of these prices may change or the event may end anyways. So this is the last 2 weeks. I can say you guys absolutely need to sign up, get these things shipped out to you. The whole point of this sale was for me to move inventory before the shipping lanes closed. So we're there. I mean, we got a couple weeks left. There might be a clear week after Thanksgiving or 1 or 2 in the beginning of December, but temperatures are an issue now too. There's some parts of the country that are already getting snow. So once it starts getting too cold, we can't ship at all anyways. So I wanted to go through what's left here in terms of inventory. Obviously, I wanted to show off these 2 awesome animals. We're also doing buy 2, get 1 free. So there's 2 ways to do this sale. You can either, one, just buy 1 snake for $9.99. You will get a raffle entry to win these 2. You will get a $500 gift card to use next year on any 2024 hatchling. You will also get Patreon for 12 months. All of 2024, I'm going to have this set up. And the other way to do it is I'm also doing buy 2, get 1 free. So the snakes are the same price, except instead of getting a $500 credit for next year, you're just allowed to use that credit this year. So if you buy 2 snakes for $19.98, you get a 3rd snake free. You can't buy all adults with that. You can only buy like 2 adults and a hatchling, just because I'm trying to make sure that the adults get spread around to everybody, because they seem to be the popular buys. But buy 2, get 1 free is an awesome way to do it too. You just don't get the gift card for next year. But either way, there's a bunch of awesome hatchlings left and some adult females left that I want to highlight, and some lightning pied stuff, which is awesome. So let's dive in. Alright, I want to start off with sort of probably, I guess, the best animals I have left. This is probably the most powerful. And I actually hatched this male last December. I was actually planning on breeding him this year, but I proved out a different male that's actually more useful to me. So he's in the lightning pied project, so he can create lightning pieds. He's a Pastel Mojave Pi, 100% het MJ Xanthic. It's the only snake that I have available that is 100% het MJ Xanthic, and he's 900 grams and basically ready to breed. So you can plug this guy right in, breed him to any pied females you have, and half of the babies that come out of that pairing are going to be het for MJ Xanthic. So take a look at him. He really shouldn't be available too long. Next up are these 2 males that are very powerful as well. They're both 50% het MJ Xanthic, but they're also in the Clown Pied project. So this boy here is a blade, possible OD clown, 100% het pied, and he is 50% het MJ Xanthic. And this is a blade double het clown pied, 50% het MJ Xanthic. So they're very similar snakes. This one's just a visual clown. Again, very powerful. There's a 50% chance that they have het MJ Xanthic. If they are het MJ Xanthic, then you have snakes that are in the Lightning Clown Pied project, which I've never actually seen a snake of yet. I have quite a few snakes that I kept back, so hopefully I'm one of the first people to produce them. But I'm very curious to see what a Lightning Clown Pied looks like. Alright, and this little stunner here is a Leopard Blackhead Mojave. 100% het black axanthic, 50% double het hypopide. So it's in the black axanthic hypopide project. He's just a gorgeous snake. Very powerful, with it being 100% het black axanthic plus Blackhead Leopard Mojave. I have a couple of these snakes available. 2 of them are actually being combined with some of the adult females I have. But this male by himself is just an absolute powerhouse and will be awesome for anybody's future projects. Very dark snake, very awesome pattern. Just a killer snake. All right, and these 2 are siblings. They're both pied 66% het clown. So they're in the clown pied project. They're both males. They're both about 2 months old or so. This one over here I think is a pastel, possible yellow belly. This one I think is a super pastel ODYB. They're very pretty snakes. They're very powerful. They're great eaters. If you're looking at getting into the clown pied project, they're great ways to get in because they have multiple genes. They're not just plain clown pieds or clown het pieds or pied het clowns. They both have multiple genes in them. So, once you're able to get a male that has multiple genes and it's in a project like that, and then you're able to produce babies that are clown pieds that are pastel ODYB, you're getting into producing some of the more expensive and powerful animals in that project. And these are some of the boys from my Super OD Pied project. This one here is the Super OD Pied. I think that's the ODYB Fire Leopard Pied, just kind of the all gene animal. This one I believe is a Enchi ODYB Fire Leopard, just doesn't have the Super OD. I can't honestly believe that this guy's still available. I bought his dad 2 years ago from Aussie and spent $7,500 on him. So prices have definitely dropped since I invested in this project. But he's a killer animal. He will produce absolutely killer offspring. Just crazy colors. They keep these colors throughout their whole entire life. So they're both good sized boys and they're both available. And these are 2 more from the same clutch. This is a Super OD Fire, which I actually think is probably my favorite snake out of the clutch, because now he's in shed, unfortunately. But those oranges are orange and those blacks are black. He is just a beautiful snake. This is the only female left. So she's a visual pied. She has at least 1 copy of OD. I don't know if she's an ivory or a super fire. Fire was not listed in the sire's genetics. So with this snake it could go either way, whether or not it's a super fire or a super yellow belly. But either way, she's definitely pied. She's definitely OD. So she might not be the greatest looking snake in terms of pattern and color, but if you're looking to breed her, she is going to produce some amazing babies. And she's also possibly Super OD, possibly Enchi, and possibly Leopard as well. So there's a lot going on inside this female. Now we'll get into some of the big females. This is Big Mama. She's at around 3,000 grams, proven pied. I believe she laid earlier in the year, this year. So she should be close to breeding size again. But she's humongous. She's actually a really pretty high pattern pied. As you can see, she's humongous. If I can back up here, you can actually see her whole size. Beautiful, beautiful, huge pied female. Great breeder, laid a very big clutch, and should be ready to go again. This is another very big girl that laid for me, I believe, around May time or so. Unfortunately, she's in shed. She's sort of a mystery snake to me, though. She was sold to me as a pastel pied, but I got some really weird all-white snake from the clutch that she had. She actually laid 10 eggs. They were all good and big. So I don't know if she's in the yellow belly complex or not. The baby tested positive for yellow belly, but not ivory, and none of the other genes in the yellow belly complex. But that doesn't mean that maybe she doesn't have orange belly or something like that, something that they can't test for yet. So I don't know if she's only pastel, but I have to sell her as only pastel, but I think there's something else going on there. Either way, she's humongous. She's probably around 2,500 grams. I think she had a 10 egg clutch around May time, so she's probably close to getting ready to breed again soon. So she's humongous, good eater, really, really cool looking snake. Now, the one girl that I never thought would still be available at this point is Princess. She's a Pastel Mystic Potion. She is 4,000 grams, which is almost 9 pounds of snake. And she's an absolute doll. She's probably famous for being the snake that I had listed in my top 5 biggest ball pythons. Because usually you'll see like pieds or normals or something pretty, ordinary as a large ball python. But not typically something that's a Blue Eye Lucy or something that's actually really pretty. And she's a beautiful snake. Beautiful Mystic Potion. So she's humongous. She is going to be a fantastic animal for somebody. She's very friendly. She's like that animal you take out and show to all your friends or have the kids handle and play with because she's so tame and so friendly. She's a family favorite here. Unfortunately, I only have limited rack space. I'm not working the Blue Eye Lucy project anymore. So she is going to be an awesome pickup for somebody. If I remember correctly, this is the last female pied I have available. She's an OD pied. She's proven. I think she had a 5 or 6 egg clutch a month or 2 ago. So she just laid recently. But, it's your chance to get a really pretty OD pied female into your collection. Buy 2, get 1 free. She's awesome to maybe pair up with one of the super OD pied males that I have available. They're not related. So in a year's time, when she's up to size and one of those males is ready to go, you're going to have a really, really awesome pairing and some awesome offspring. And these girls are from the Darkside. These are, I believe the last 2 females I have available. This girl here is a Silver Bullet, which is a Pastel Super Cinnamon. And this girl is a Pastel Mahogany Gargoyle. Gargoyle is het red axanthic and cinnamon. These girls are both very important for the Urban Camo project because they're basically both super cinnamon or HRA cinnamon, meaning they always pass on the cinnamon gene. And this girl's also mahogany. So as you can see, they're both very dark snakes. This girl is basically monotone. They're both ready to breed and virgins. They're also both coming with males in that het black axanthic 50% hypo-pied project. So they come with free males as well. They're both very, very pretty snakes. Some of the more unique colors and patterns that I have. They've never been bred. And again, they're probably really cool to get as a pair in the buy 2, get 1 free. You get these 2, you get those 2 hatchlings, plus you'd be able to pick a 3rd snake for free. So very cool pickups, very, very powerful snakes. And this girl here, the Pastel Mahogany Gargoyle, is very unique. I don't even know if I've seen another one on Morph Market, except for the one when I bought her. So take a look at them, and I think these are the last 2 adults that I have available right now. Some of these crazy babies from my latest clutch here will also be included in this sale. I don't have them listed yet because they just had their first meal a couple days ago. They'll have their second meal soon. They should be ready to ship before Thanksgiving. But these are some of the best looking Super OD pieds that I've produced all year. So they might be listed, they might not. However, that's basically the end of the video with the inventory. Again, we are basically at the end of the year for shipping. So if you wanted to take part in this sale, do it now while you can because it's almost over. You can't really pass this up. There's a lot of powerful genetics. I'm not selling you guys Mojaves or Mojave NGs here. I'm selling you things that are in the Clown Pied project, some things that are in the Lightning Pied project, adult breeder females, some that are already ready to breed, stuff in the Super OD Pied project. Plus you're either getting a free snake if you buy 2, or you're getting a $500 gift card if you buy 1. And on top of that, I'm raffling off an Urban Camo. And on top of that, I'm giving you a free year to my Patreon, where you get to learn and network with other people that are in the same place in their hobby and business development as you guys are. So I really, really urge you guys to take a look. See if this is not the best deal that you're getting from any other breeder currently on the market. And take part of it while you can, because it's not going to last forever.